it's Lindsay again. This is my second week of doing American Idol videos for YouTube. It was group 3 this week and decided to find some random guy, some random homeless guy in the street. Introduce yourself.
My name's Tony.
Random homeless guy.
Yeah.
I definitely thought that this week was one of the weaker weeks. I guess there was only 3.
There's only 3 to choose from. So
last week was the best week, I thought, in general. Starting out was Vaughn Smith from Missouri.
Vaughn Smith from Missouri. I didn't like him.
No. He was okay.
It's not that he sang bad. He sang a good song. He sang some
Marvin Gaye. I hadn't heard that song before. But
I had, and it was nothing special.
No.
It really wasn't, and he really needs to find a middle octave. There's no middle octave in him. It's all high notes or low notes.
He wore an awkward suit. It didn't fit him very well.
Yeah,
Think a better suit.
That was bad.
Simon said he reminded him of Clay Aiken, which I guess I could kind of see, but Clay Aiken I think is a little more likable. He has a lot more likability factor than Vaughn Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Next up was Taylor Viafanufa.
Yes, Taylor Viacon.
Sure. She's 17. She sang If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys. She popped her first pee, and I hate that. She looked really nervous.
She was nervous.
Awkward.
She was breathy, very breathy.
Yeah, boring. It took me a minute when I was going over my notes to even remember who she was.
She was
forgettable.
very immature.
Very forgettable. I wrote down she was crying.
She cried before the judges said a word.
She said that she was crying tears of joy though, but
no.
She looked like they were like just nervous.
They were tears. They were tears of I suck.
Like Kara said, she needed more personality. Yeah, I don't remember her.
I don't know who she is.
Don't remember her.
Did she sing tonight? I don't even remember.
Yeah, right. Next up was Alex Wagner Trugman.
He's a nerd.
He said that he had started working out because he saw on the internet that he was portrayed as a dork.
He's a nerd.
Definitely. He couldn't really lift anything at the gym.
He's a nerd.
He sang Why They Call It the Blues.
Yes, he did, by Elton John.
2 Elton John songs tonight.
That was the first one.
Definitely the weaker of the 2.
I kind of liked it. I kind of
did.
It was weird.
It was really weird.
He had fun.
He definitely had fun. He kicked the microphone stand over.
Yes, and
awkwardly.
No, see, it's not. I have no problem with him doing that.
It was weird.
It was him trying to grab it.
Pick it up.
To re-grab it.
He kept saying he accidentally kicked it over.
Just own up to it. You kicked it over. Because you're a mofo and a rock star.
When they went back and showed everybody's performances again, he didn't knock it over. It was he wasn't supposed to do that. It was an accident because in the rehearsals he didn't do that.
I kind of liked it. I'm not.
Weird
he was
growling.
not good. I kind of liked it though. He just had fun. And if you notice in the pre-tape segment where they go back and it looked like Paula tried to eat him.
Yes. And Simon said he looked like a hamster trying to be Tiger.
I don't even get that. I don't understand.
Okay.
Next was Ariana.
Again, who
She sang
was
ABBA.
She? Oh, she was the one that didn't want to be as cute as a button.
She's the one who
You're
sang
cute.
like.
Own up to it. You're really cute. That's all you have going for her, though.
If you've been called cute as a button as many times as I have, you want to own up to it.
When have you ever been called cute as a button?
People on the street. I just sort of stay in my box, and
Yeah.
people, they say, hey, you're as cute as a button.
He doesn't feel bad.
Don't have any change for you today.
Okay.
But yeah, that was...
ABBA, that was weird.
It was the worst one of the night.
She didn't even sing a well-known ABBA song like Dancing Queen.
I have no problem with the songs she chose. I don't like ABBA that much, unless it's Fernando.
Dancing Queen.
But yeah, it was the worst performance of the night.
Yeah, she
It
did
really
good.
was.
It was boring. I thought it looked like she gave up halfway through, really.
She didn't give up. One of our later contestants gave up halfway through, and we'll get to it later.
I don't know if I know who that is.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, none of the judges liked her. Next up was
Juno
Joyner.
And I gotta tell you, let me get straight with the camera.
Okay.
Let me get straight with the camera here. I hate that song. Hey there, Delilah. Hate it.
I like it. I like the original version by the Plain White Tees.
This? I'm getting real with the camera.
Remember Danny Goki's friend Jamar? He did a version of this song in Hollywood Week. I thought that was so much better than
Being
this
as I'm
song.
homeless, this is the first time I've seen a TV.
Okay.
But I really liked his version. My opinion, he's the best guy of the night. He did the best performance of the night. I didn't understand why he had handcuffs hanging off of his belt.
Yeah, that was weird.
But he made the song his own.
Too much so. Why did he pick that song if he was just going to change it so much? Why even sing those lyrics with that? I don't know.
But
I didn't get that. I thought it was too much.
At this point in time, you got to stand out.
I thought it was
and
too much.
He did.
Yeah, I definitely remember who he was, but I don't know. His little boy was cute.
Will he get through? I don't know. It's up to you, America.
Oh my gosh. Kristen McNamara was next.
She was next. Another song I hate.
She sang "Give Me One Reason" by Tracy Chapman, which was one of my favorite songs when I was little. And I had really high hopes for her. I remember her from the auditions.
She did do well.
I thought, and she did well in the audition, so I really had high hopes for her. And I think she did really well tonight. She definitely worked the crowd. She was one of the big crowd pleasers of the night, I think. Very jazzy. I thought she was really confident.
She turned a very boring song into something funky. She definitely stole the beat from a James Brown song, but it was very funky.
It was good. I liked it.
I wish she held her notes longer. I wish she would show a little bit like that. And the ending fell really flat. The ending did. A couple of these performances fell really flat, but the ending did fall pretty flat on that.
I have that. I thought she was the best so far of the night. But really, we do want to know who this girl is. She seems to kind of be all over the place. She was on Nashville Star singing country. Then she's singing Tracy Chapman. She was singing Whitney Houston. And then she was singing Kelly Clarkson. That's what the judges wanted her to sing. She is really kind of all over the place. Kind of maybe pick a genre, stick to it, stick to what you're good at. I don't know how good she was on Nashville Star. I don't know how good she was at the whole country thing, but I don't know. If she gets through, I would like to see her do some more.
Fair enough.
Next up was gay number 2.
That's pretty homophobic of you.
Oh my gosh, no it's not. He's just gay number 2. Adam Lambert's gay number 1. He's gay number 2. Nathaniel Marshall. I love the song that he sung.
I'd like to point out, I'm homeless. I don't know her. Her name was Nathaniel. I said
her name.
That was a little homophobic of me. His name was Nathaniel. He sang
gay
Meatloaf.
Number 2.
He sang Meatloaf.
Anything for love. Simon came back with, I think you would. And I thought that was really funny. I laughed a whole lot. I had to pause it.
Yes.
Because I was laughing.
You were laughing. People laugh. Anyway.
It was funny.
I had a hard time because I can't take him seriously when I look at him. And Simon and Randy, they pointed that out too. I can't take him seriously when I look at him.
It was kind of karaoke-ish.
It was.
I thought the beginning part was good. I think he has a really sweet voice, but the transition from like the sweet beginning part of the song to like the rock part of the song was weird for me. And then he struggled to put power behind his voice, I thought. He was really wanting to hit those powerful notes, but he was struggling.
The reason he struggled is because he has no power. And
he wants to, though.
He was good.
He was trying to have
I'm not
power.
saying he wasn't good, but if you watch him, I can't look at him and take him seriously. It's like watching an exercise video. It really is. Simon pointed that out, and it's true.
Just because he wears a headband. But one of the judges, I think it was Randy, what kind of music would he make? He's kind of all over the place. During Hollywood Week, he did a really cool version of Disturbia, and then he does this. I think we're having a lot of like identity crisis this season.
He is going to be the internet's new Tay Day. Chocolate Rain.
Oh.
He's going to be the internet's new Tay Day.
Okay.
Or Samwell, if you guys... I'll show you later.